Well, good morning everyone, I'm James, welcome to the video. I was going to do a longer video, a technical update today, but seeing as natural gas and crude oil are the subjects of concern right now, and there's all sorts of confusion about what's going on in the Gulf of HORMUZ and whether there are mine ships, whether the straits will be opened, and that's put pressure on energy and all goods moving through the straits. It's not the best place in the world to be moving oil and other goods around at the moment. It's a very narrow strait and easily attacked. As a result, we've seen oil and natural gas prices moving up and down quite vigorously, but more so oil. Natural gas has been a little bit subdued, so I'm going to cover them very quickly today, 1 minute each. Now let's go across to natural gas. I'm going to refer you to yesterday's video, which I'll link above right now in a couple of seconds and at the end of this video, so make sure to watch those. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail here, just to say that we're long from the 50 period moving average here on the 4 hour, the red line, and we've bounced out above the 20 period moving average, above the neckline again, holding above the 20 period moving average here. I thought we might get lower, but we did not, and we bounced out early. We're in profit now, but there is every danger that this could roll over. But now that crude oil might be topping, that might provide a little bit of upside for natural gas too. We've got above the 200 period moving average on the 4 hour, looking a little toppish at the moment with a hesitation doji candle, not a reversal candle, hesitation. And there's every chance we might have to retrace back into about 3.13 or even slightly lower to the black line that we broke out of at about 3.08. And it's also where the 50 period moving average is here. Let's look at the day chart quickly. This looks quite constructive actually, even though we didn't get the deeper dip I was hoping for and we bounced out early. It's okay. Just quickly going back to the 4 hour, I did add some size on here when we broke out through the 20 period and above that swing high over there. So I've increased my long position by a little amount. Let's go back to the day chart. Now overhead, we've got some gaps and we've got moving averages. There's the 50, the 200 and the 100 all stacked up above us. We've got to get through them systematically one by one. My feeling is that we'll get up to the green line at 375, the overall point of control, and the bottom of this larger gap here on the page. Let's go back to the 4 hour quickly and have a look at that in more detail. And first of all, we haven't quite reached the top of that gap, although that's been filled already. The larger gap that I'm referring to is this one here, with the bottom at 375, my first target, and the top at about 425. But we've got a lot of work to do. Storage reports coming out later on today. There is colder weather coming out for 2 days or so, and that should add some support to the long side of this trade. Now, so far so good, but allow for a bit of a pullback into 3.15. If I extrapolate the inverse head and shoulders neckline out to the right-hand side here, you can see a potential target back down to the 200 period moving average here and the neckline, and potentially slightly lower down into this next point of control where the 20 is. So that's natural gas. Now, WTI crude oil, we retraced last night exactly 50% of the move from the top down to the bottom, got back up to 50%, closed that gap on the left-hand side. Didn't need to be closed because it was closed with a downward movement. But nevertheless, it's a low volume zone which needed to be filled in. And we got short again at the 50% retracement level. I've got another little short down here as well. And you can see we're moving down after performing this reversal doji candle at precisely the 50% retracement. The RSI is above 50 and now angling down, so maybe this will move down. My general feeling is that this might be the top. We might have to squeeze up a little bit to 98 or just above 100. I'm not ruling that out, but generally I think this is about it. And my targets for this move down, first of all, this purple line at about $75, and then the top of this gap down here in the middle of the page. Let's have a look. Let's zoom in. The top of the gap at 69.25 and the bottom of the gap at about 67.25. So either of those are two targets as well. So far, so good. We got short and we're moving down. Folks, I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great trading day. I've also put the link up for Sunday Night Live on the channel now, so you can go across to that link on ArcisFX.YouTube here. And make sure to click on the video and press the notification bell so that you don't miss out on Sunday night when we go live. I'd also really appreciate it if you like this video, click the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. See you soon.
Step in the pit, swing trade nation. Chart so cold, need insulation. Backwardation, brain vacation. You shorted the spike, got liquidation. Contango, tango, feet on the desk. You hedging that bet, I'm hedging the rest. You FOMO the top, then pray for a test. I ladder my lots, you panic and test. FOMO YOLO, no going slow-mo. Click that bid, then I flip